Hey guys, and welcome to the Natty Blueprint podcast. This is episode 58. We hope everyone is good, everyone is well. We're currently filming on a Saturday rather than our usual day of a Friday because, timings did not work out yesterday. It's still very difficult, even though you are a part-time bodybuilder now, mate. It's
Yep.
still difficult to
Yeah.
align the
I've got other
times.
commitments now.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Like napping.
Yeah. Napping and attending to girlfriends' plans, basically. Like, you're coming with me. Okay, no worries.
Yeah. All right. See ya.
Yeah. And I've
But how
just
you doing?
woken up from a nap, so feeling a little bit groggy. But yeah, pretty productive leg session today, which was good.
Nice.
No pains. Lower back still cooked from one
Yeah.
set. So that's not enjoyable. But yeah, been a pretty decent week. Not too much to report aside from Mum's birthday yesterday, Mother's Day bits over the weekend. So yeah, just kind of family stuff and catching up with people. What about yourself? How's things?
Yeah, good mate. It's been a decent week. First week back, full volume training. Been very sore from full volume training.
Put yourself in
Um,
the bin.
yeah, but apart from to be fair, like training's been good. And what I've tried to do this week is go back to the weight that I was doing prior to going away. And even if I was like a rep or two short,
Yeah,
I just kind of scrape those reps back, and then probably this next week, to be honest. So
yeah.
now that everything's kind of patterned again. But yeah, I did RDLs on last Sunday, and I was still sore yesterday. My lower back's only just recovered,
Fuck.
so yeah, took 5 days. Um,
What are you training tomorrow?
Upper,
Okay,
so yeah, but it
okay,
should be sound.
okay. You
Yeah,
should be good for that. But yeah,
no barbell rows.
I see you got to, what was it, 45 kilos on the dips?
50.
50? Oh, okay. I've got some catching up to do.
50, yeah. I got back my numbers prior to going away on the dip, so I was pretty happy with that. And I did it with a sore chest as well.
Okay,
Just saying,
okay.
just
Noted,
saying.
noted.
They could have been a little bit deeper though, to be fair. Like they weren't
Yeah, so
the
I'll
most.
probably beat you on that.
No.
Yeah. Give me a couple of weeks. I'll have 50 on there.
Yeah, but you're also like 15 pounds lighter than
Yeah,
me.
but is that a benefit? Because you could argue there's more muscle,
Well, we
or
know
are we
that's not
just going
true.
with the fact that
You
I'm
you think
lighter?
you think I've got more muscle in my upper body than you have?
Let the people decide.
No, is the answer to that.
Okay, well, let's ignore body weight. I've just got to get to 50
What
kilos.
about ling length? Do we class like that?
Yeah,
My
but
arms are
you're
probably
doing
twice
half
the
reps
size of yours
anyway,
in terms of
so
length.
you're doing half reps anyway, so you counteract it that way.
Mate, my arms are so long they drag against the floor when I walk. Like
You're basically standing on the floor by the time you get down.
that's it. That's my dip, just pressing off the floor.
Fuck's sake. But yeah, we've got a
Um,
little bit of a internal gym competition with dips at the moment. So
we do. I'm
probably a
leading.
bit of a boring exercise to choose, really, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
either not going for
Also
like a
though,
deadlift or like a barbell squat.
I'd get hurt if I did a deadlift, I think,
Yeah.
or a barbell squat. I'd
I
get hurt
wouldn't
as
win.
well.
I definitely if we done it based off body weight, I think I could win. But aside from that, I'm not winning.
What, like body weight in terms of hinging?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't deadlifted in a very long time.
I could pull 230 plus sub 170, I reckon.
Yeah, but I thought we didn't care about body weight. I thought it
But we
didn't
do for
matter.
deadlifts.
Oh yeah.
It's a bit more impressive.
What's your best ever hip hinge?
Um 235 for a single.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I've SLDL'd 240 for three, but that was when I was fat as fuck. So
Yeah, you
I
was
was
like 100 kilos
220.
plus.
I was 220.
90?
I pinged my
Okay.
back out like 4 weeks after it as well.
There you go then. Don't be doing that.
No, don't do that. I had a bit of a mare today as well, mate.
What have you
Um,
done?
so last week or last weekend, I went out and I bought a Mother's Day card. Actually, I bought myself and Kate a Mother's Day card. One for her mum, one for my mum.
Yep.
Decided to buy the same cards, right?
Good.
I was like, no one can complain then. She can't go up for this one. I was like, I'll just get exactly the same ones. Sound. Anyway, just before this podcast, I've gone to write in said card, and I'm going to read out what it says on this card. So at the top of it, it says Heavenly Mother's Day. Wait, it gets better. Loving memories live on forever. In the card, it says Only someone so special could be missed so much on Mother's Day and always.
Oh my god! And you bought two of the same.
Yes.
For the people listening, no, I'm assuming both parents are still alive. Oh no.
Threw it to my mum and I was like, "Do you like your card?"
Uh, right.
Tragic.
Max's mum, Kate's mum, don't leave the house tomorrow because Max is wishing awful things upon you.
Oh mate, like? Luckily, I read it today though, because I'm like with cards, I just pick up anyone. I'm like, oh, that looks nice, I'll pick it up,
Yeah.
whatever. And this one has like, it's nice, got heart on it, some flowers, whatever. I was like, perfect, grab
Yeah.
that. Not thinking, and yeah, today I read it and I was like, sounds. So I've just sent Kate out to buy new cards.
Well, I had a mare today as well. So it was my mum's birthday yesterday, Mother's Day Sunday. I'm not seeing my mum till today because we're going out for a meal. So I was like, I know, I'll go to the shops, get some Mother's Day bits, get
Best
a
of luck.
belated card and some birthday bits. It doesn't matter, it's a day late. It's fine, I'm not seeing her till today. Got the presents, looked at the cards, left the shop without the cards.
So you're gonna have to go back now.
So Molly's getting them.
That's where you
I just
said.
I just text her saying, on your way back, could you go get some cards, please? Yeah.
Like I said this to Kate, and I don't want to seem like actually I'm going to say it anyway, but I think that's a pink job.
Yeah.
I think cards, gifts for like your mum. I think if you're in a relationship, that's a pink job.
Yeah, absolutely.
There might be some.
Because clearly we're terrible at it.
Yeah, literally that is the sole reason. Like I bought my mum some candles, and I said to Kate, I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at here. Like, do I
Candles are
like
candles.
one that smells nice to me? Does
Yeah.
it smell nice to a
Like
woman?
some like indoor scented things.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway, we both took a big L then with Mother's
did.
Day.
we did.
Luckily, this will come out on Mother's Day, so if your mum watches it, then she will know after you've seen her.
She won't watch it.
She won't watch it.
My mum's not that invested into my personal endeavours.
I think my mum occasionally listens to the podcast, which is quite funny because she references it every time. Like, when I see her, she goes on about something that I've said in the podcast. Like when she told me off for calling Dan. I can't remember what I called him. I think I
Something.
called. Yeah, we won't bring it up. He was disabled. Fuck you.
Oh no. What was he drinking there? Rise and shine?
This is the Strom Sports Hydration Hydromax. Yeah, Hydromax. It's in vanilla cola float.
Vanilla float.
Yeah, it's actually quite nice. It's not too bad. It's just they do quite big tubs for those hydrations, and I quite like the panel on that one because it's got some like natural diuretics in there as well, and it's not. I find with a lot of hydration products, they're just pounded with magnesium citrate,
Yep.
and that just makes me like I need to run to the toilet when I have
Yeah.
magnesium citrate.
Yeah.
But that one doesn't have it in it, so I actually do prefer that one, and the panel's
Okay.
quite good on it. So
Yeah. I've actually like stripped back my supplements massively.
yeah.
I just don't really take many now.
Yeah, it's not needed, is it? Like, it's
Just
not.
loads of tren.
Yeah, just loads of kit. Your goals aren't big enough, bro.
Yeah, because I'm not aiming for the IFBB, I'm a fraud, essentially.
You're a
I'm a
fraud.
fraud. I'm a fraud. Not realistic, I'm just a fraud.
Oh dear.
Whoops.
Do you think we include too many inside jokes on here?
Yeah, to the point where they're probably not inside anymore.
Yeah.
People are like, wonder who they're talking about.
Yeah. Oh
Oh
dear.
dear.
Anyway,
yeah.
how's the self-coaching life? How many cold DMs you got?
Some?
Honestly, people must think it's like that we don't talk. Like honestly, like you've gone right. No, no
Bye.
coach, no coaching. Bye.
Yep. So yeah, I've had two that are borderline just sniping. Not sniping, but like, well, how's things going? Like, it's been a week, mate. Leave me alone.
Literally.
Yeah.
It is crazy, like that whole. I was actually talking to Kate last night about it, and obviously we were having a chat yesterday.
Yeah.
And that whole kind of marketing. Is it marketing? Is it salesy? Like, I suppose it. Do they care though? Like,
No.
If you say, yeah, my trainer's wicked, like, what do they say?
Yeah, what are they supposed to say to that? Yeah.
They're trying to
'Cause,
find problems, right?
yeah, they're only asking so they can give you a bit of like free advice. You're like, oh, that sounds good. Maybe that person can help me, blah, blah, blah. But most of the time, people aren't interested because
Yeah.
you can tell straight away. Because it's not genuine. Like, if you're first, let's say you see someone, and I'm going to start like throwing shade at people here, but if you see someone you know in a gym and you just know of them generally, and your first question is, are you dieting? Not, hello, how are you? And you're a coach, you're probably just interested in one thing because all you want to find out is what they're doing, whether they're
Yeah.
being coached, what the plan is, and you're just being a bit of a knob, really, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
It's always I don't know.
like any other interaction you have with any human being,
Yeah, you
you
don't
wouldn't
do
do
that.
that.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
You
you're right,
actually
mate.
get
How's
pissed with
things?
them. Yeah. Like, I
Not,
don't know.
are you being coached?
Yeah. I mean, like, even, I don't know, like, with the conversation I have in the gym, it's very rare that I'll ask someone, are you coached or
Yeah,
anything like that. I don't, unless they say to me something like they're prepping next year or something, and then I'd probably give some advice and I'll be like, look,
yeah,
if that is your goal, you probably want to jump on board with a coach.
yeah,
If they say they're not with a coach, that'd be like, I wouldn't be like, you need to jump on board with me, bro. I'd be
yeah.
like, you probably need to
Link in the
jump on board.
bio.
Yeah, like it's very I don't know, I just think it's very fake
Yeah,
nowadays.
it's the equivalent of a cold DM, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like, it's literally the same thing. You're not actually caring to have a conversation with the person. You're just interested in what you can get out of that
yeah.
potential client.
Do you think some people might be like, because I've had it in the past where I've had coaches say like they want to work with me and stuff like that. Do you think some people get pulled in because they're like, oh, this guy's actually interested in my journey, like he actually wants
Yeah,
to.
that's literally what it's there for. It's like, oh, that person's giving me a bit of essentially attention, or
Yeah,
girl, woman, whoever it is. You're like, oh, and then they're hoping it snowballs from there. And that it is a tactic. It obviously works to some degree, but if you're just throwing it out willy nilly, like you're just being a bit shady, in my opinion.
yeah. Because I've had like some of my clients who have come to me and they said that their previous coach has like messaged them saying, "Hey mate, you got a great physique. I'd love to work with you," or whatever like that. And then it's,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, is it just like you're just trying to? It's just too salesy, man. I just
Yeah.
don't like
The
it.
worst ones are when it's like when it comes from like a DM standpoint. This normally happens with like bigger names, is it's definitely just a AI generated message, or
Oh
it's not
mate,
even them. And they just bombard you. Like, I say bombard, like maybe every month or so you'll get another message be like, oh, I take it you're not interested in blah blah blah. A month
yeah.
later they'll send you another one. It's like, is that working for anyone? Surely
Oh
not.
mate, I'll tell you one thing I did accidentally a few months ago is Josh Bridgman put up like one of those posts,
Yeah.
and you know when they have the sticker.
Yep.
But when they put this, like I've done the sticker in the past, but I purposely put it in a position that you can't you shouldn't accidentally be able to
Yeah.
hit it.
So it's
He
an
put it at
intentional.
like on the right hand side where you'd
See.
naturally skip.
Yeah.
So I accidentally hit it, right? And ever since then, I probably get a cold DM every single month. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's just from the
great.
setter. It's not him either. It will just be
Yeah,
from the setter. That's
yeah. And
all it is.
I just think like I don't know when we were coming up in the bodybuilding, like Bridgman, Brightman, all these people, like you watch them and you're like,
Yep.
fucking hell, like these guys are like coming up in the game, like they're winning their pro cards and stuff, and you're
Yeah.
watching their content. And now I just like I want to unfollow them both, to be honest.
Funny you say that. I unfollowed Bridgman
Brightman,
yesterday.
Bridgman. Oh,
Yeah, because I was just looking at it like it's not the content that I got into. It's just coaching, salesy stuff now. It's like, oh, free tips to do this. Hit this button, and I'll send you a testosterone boosting guide. It's like, come on,
yeah.
it's not a thing.
It's crazy how their dynamics changed, isn't it, over
Yeah,
time? I mean,
it's just how.
if it works for their business, then fair play. But like,
Yeah,
I think for their original followers, they just see that huge change in direction on their
yeah,
content.
yeah,
I mean, if you scroll back my content 6 years ago, it's exactly the same as what it is now. Like
exactly.
it's not really
Yeah.
changed.
It's like they've built that following to use as a platform for their business and not to continue to positively influence,
Yeah,
being used as a stepping stone, basically.
yeah. I'll tell you one thing I watched last night. Have you seen that Louis Theroux documentary?
No, a few people have said that's pretty decent.
Yeah,
It's all
it
about
was.
social media and things, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's about like HS HS Tiki Toki, whatever his name is,
Yeah.
and then I can't remember the other guys in it, but it's all about like, is it the manosphere or something like that? But basically, it's like males. It's like the opposite of feminists, right? So it's males being like malists in a way,
Okay.
and they're like how they should run the world and things like that. And yeah, man, it's a tough watch.
Okay.
It's a tough
Was it
watch.
on Netflix or Amazon?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. So me and Kate were watching it, and we are just like some of the things that were coming out of like, their mouths. We were just like, "What twats, man!"
Yeah. I mean, I think half of that kind of style of content from their point is just rage bait. That's all it is.
Oh yeah, but the worst part is they then sell courses to. So a lot of it was like they sell courses to young males on how to be like an alpha male, but then they just like treat women like shit and talk about women like shit,
Yeah.
and I'm like, this is such like bad. Like you see the effects of like Andrew Tate and stuff like that. That was that. What was that? Was it Adolescence a few months back? With that, that was the whole effects of things like that.
Yes.
Being
Yeah.
school
Yeah.
kids,
Yeah.
and I just think like it's so messed up now, bro. Like imagine
Yeah.
being a kid and you're seeing that, and if you're heavily influenced, maybe you haven't got a male figure in your life or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
And that's the only one that you keep seeing.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
dangerous, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
so dangerous. Yeah,
Yeah. As kids are just terribly influenced by their phone, like on it
yeah,
24/7. I don't know
yeah.
about you, but I purposely have time in the morning and the evening. I would just try my best to put the phone away just because it's,
Off social media, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I might like check the football scores or watch a bit of YouTube and that on my phone, but it goes away at a certain period. Or if I catch myself on it, I'm like, no, just put that down and actually be a bit more present with
yeah.
what I'm doing.
Yeah, 100%. It's addictive. It can get
Yeah,
really addictive.
yeah,
I mean, I went down a bad rabbit hole like TikTok once, and but to be fair, the only thing that pulled me in was like all the facts about the pyramids and stuff, and then I was, then I was gone, bro.
he's writing notes down for his pub quiz.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God. I was like, if they were 1 degree out, like what would have happened? And things like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
no,
I think it is a worrying. Like I think when I grew up, right, social media was only just coming up. So when
yeah,
I was like 15, 16, it was like you had Instagram, but it was you'd only post a picture. Stories weren't a thing. It was
yeah,
like very, very minimal. And now
yeah,
you just see how social media is like elevated and stuff, and it's like,
yeah.
where's it gonna go from here?
I grew up on the days of Bebo and MSN Messenger.
Yeah, to be fair, I was on right on the tail end of
Okay.
MSN, and
Yeah.
then I went. Do you remember BBM, BlackBerry
Yep.
Messenger?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And
That
then
was
yeah,
like
obviously,
probably when I was in like year 8, year 9. That was like the big thing.
yeah. It's
Everyone
the
was
same
on
for
it.
me. BBM on
Yeah.
in like year 8, year 9, and then iPhone started coming out.
Yeah.
Ah, how
God,
times have changed, mate.
showing our age, me specifically.
Anyway, we've got a couple of a couple of bits of topics to discuss.
Do we?
First one I want to discuss. Have you seen the whole Martin Fitzwater situation
Yes.
and how he celebrated on stage when Nick came second? Didn't
Yeah.
shake his hand.
I think there was a bit of backstage beef as well.
Yeah,
Pushing
it's
and shoving.
what's your opinion on that? Because obviously, I think we can both speak on one, I will reiterate, we're not pro athletes, so I understand that the stakes are a lot higher. But we
Yeah.
are athletes. We've done it before. We've both been in shows where we've placed. We've both been in shows where we haven't placed.
Yeah.
What's your whole opinion on that?
I've got two sides of it. Not two sides, but play devil's advocate a little bit. For the most part, it's a poor move from Martin. Like,
Yeah,
you are part of the top end of bodybuilding where people look up to you. I don't care what pressure there is or what rivalries there are. You need to hold yourself to that standard of showing how you should act in the sport because everyone else seems to be able to do it and you don't. Yeah, I get it. There's a rivalry there, but just taking to social media and just bitching and moaning about people or just being a bit of an arse, especially on stage when everyone's watching you, like it's just not good. It's actually just really tacky, and it just doesn't look good for the sport. Because unfortunately for the winners, it's taken away a little bit of the limelight from
yeah.
Andrew. No one's talking about that really, are they?
No,
Just talking
no.
about Martin and Nick. That's all they're
Yeah,
talking about. So it's taken a little bit away of the thunder, away from that. Yes, it's probably brought some new eyes to it, but it's also probably made people like people outside of bodybuilding that probably catch bits of the news of bodybuilding. They just see it now even more so. They're going to see it as, oh, arrogant, juiced up,
Yeah,
angry,
Roy Deads.
Roy
Yeah.
Dead. It just doesn't do well for the stereotype. On the complete flip side, there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of eyes, a lot of opinions, a lot of voices, and sometimes you say things, and unfortunately, when you've got a large following, you can't just delete it really quickly because thousands of people have screenshotted it, or it
Yeah.
just gets spread like wildfire, and you kind of just. It's the unfortunate side of having a large following because it just spreads quick. And even if you say sorry, I mean, you can say sorry and most people forget about it, but
Yeah. Well, he has apologised now. He put a post up apologising.
yeah, but it's not the first time with him specifically, is it?
No, he's been
So it's like, how
pretty
many
poor.
times do you let it slide, or is he just a bit of a
A bit of a
tit?
dick. Yeah, it's a shame because he's a great athlete, and
Yeah,
I think he's still quite young. I think he's still like late 20s for like a bodybuilder. That's quite young.
yeah,
Um, my opinion, I'm very much the same as you. I think that you should act like a professional,
yeah.
but then also you kind of like I don't know if you ever used to watch like the Phil Heath, Kai Green
Yeah,
rivalries back in the day. Like you thought those two were going to fight on stage, like
yeah,
that
yeah,
rivalry. So it's cool to see that there's a big rivalry again, but
yeah.
also I think you need to do it in a professional manner.
Yeah, but that rivalry specifically, that I'm sure there was others, but with Kai Green and Phil Heath, it's because they were close competitors,
Yeah,
specifically on that day as well. But when you're celebrating whilst placing below the person who doesn't win, it's
yeah,
like, come on, grow up. Like, it's just really cheap, really cheap.
yeah. But do you think he deserved to get dropped by all his sponsors?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I think a lot of people are kind of feeling bad for him, and to a degree, I do. No, I do in a sense
He's not going to
because
be on the streets homeless. Let's just,
no, he's not. But like, okay, he's going to be losing a lot of money, right? Because at that he probably doesn't have coaching or anything to back. Like he literally is his sole job is
yeah,
bodybuilding, right? And what pays for that is sponsors.
yeah,
So if his sponsors have cancelled all his contracts, yeah, he probably has some money saved up and he's whatever,
yeah.
but it's still a massive, massive. Like imagine if all your earnings just dropped out the
But I
window.
guarantee in all those contracts and sponsorships that he's got, there are terms and conditions where it says you need to hold yourself to a standard. It will be within more
Yeah,
specific writings of
yeah,
obviously, but if he's just gone and basically defamed himself and his sponsors, they're not going to want to be associated with him. So, in my opinion, you run your mouth, you run the risk of
yeah,
losing what you have. And that's with everything. Like,
yeah,
that's not just sponsorships, that's work, relationships, like people around you. You can't just say what you want and be like, oh, it's fine because feel sorry for me. Like,
yeah.
you can't do that.
No,
Maybe
you need.
once, twice, no.
Yeah, you need to be professional. And unfortunately, he wasn't. But it's one of those things. He will get sponsors again. Like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
needs one good showing, and then
yeah.
he'll get different sponsors, and he'll be
Yeah.
sound. So
Give it a month, people forget about it. Someone else will sponsor him. He's back to it.
yeah,
It'll just take him a
yeah.
bit of time to build back up again because
But
there's
it's a
going to be
lesson.
people. There's going to be people. For example, it'd be interesting to know. I haven't looked. I don't actually follow him, but if his followers have gone up or down, I know he was private for a little bit since that because he's just getting a lot of exposure. They say in business, there's no such thing as bad publicity because you're
Yeah,
just getting eyes on you. So if he can now sell something, and this is from like a business standpoint, if he can sell something, he's got more eyes on his page. Give it a month, guess what? They're going to be buying shit off him. So
yeah, yeah.
probably not screwed him up too much.
It's an interesting debate for sure. I think that yeah, I think he'll learn a lot from it though. You would hope so anyway. Like
Yeah.
with
The thing
someone.
is, like, I've watched some of his YouTube videos. Like, he's a really kind of low, kind of, well, he perceives himself on social media to be this kind of, yeah, sort of competitive, but like quite a well-spoken, caring, compassionate person. But then when you act like that on stage, it kind of makes you think, is that whole caring side just a load of shit? And you're
Yeah,
just acting for to please people when
yeah.
maybe you're just an arrogant piece of shit.
Yeah, could be like that. Who knows? I mean, I've never met him in person, but
Yeah.
it's unfortunate, and well, hopefully he learns from it. Um,
Yes.
Topic number two. So you sack me, and then you ask to go on holiday with me. Explain that.
Technically, you asked me to go on holiday with you,
Technically, Kate asked your missus to go on holiday with me.
so I'm not involved at all. So yes, we are going to sunny, hopefully, Marbella.
It's gonna be hot, bro.
You're gonna burn.
I 100% will be.
Yep, and I'm gonna tan.
Yeah, mate. I think I'm gonna have to actually pull out long sleeves for that.
No,
Marbella in June,
no.
July. Like
Like,
it's gonna be
yeah.
so hot.
Well, you best bring your fat to 60, if that's even a thing.
I'm gonna be so. Luckily, the Airbnb's got aircon. That's one thing I said to Kat. Is like, it hasn't got aircon, so I'm gonna die otherwise.
God. Yeah, just don't get to like 220 pounds, because otherwise you won't be able to breathe.
I hope not. I hope I don't gain 30 pounds in like
You
4
never know.
months.
You never know. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be nice. I've got a show on the Sunday when we get back.
Cool. It's gonna be
So
interesting.
I have two boys in peak week that
Nice.
week. So it'd be nice. We've kind of aligned it really well with those dates because it's like right in between like the start of the show season and the end.
Yeah.
Like because obviously like July's, I think there's only one show in July, and I think that's
Yeah.
only PCA, and I've got no one in that one.
Nice.
So it's kind of nice because July's my little like breaking point really, and then obviously get straight back into it for August, September, October. Yeah, busy one.
Busy end to the year as well.
Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait.
How is everyone getting on? Obviously,
Yeah,
you got,
good man.
you
Yeah.
got, is it Zach starting soon?
Zach started. Zach's starting tomorrow. Finn's starting tomorrow. Um, Lisa's 9 weeks out. Will's 11 weeks out. It's hard to do off the top of your head. So yeah, like they're getting on really well. So I'm happy with how things are going at the moment. With all of them. Lisa probably wasn't too happy this morning, so I dropped her food, but needs
Whoops.
must.
Needs must.
Needs must. It's
Okay.
one of those things, isn't it? Like I feel like I don't know. In prep, I got into a point where I was kind of like wanting a food drop, but I know I'm a little bit psychotic in a way when it comes to that.
Yeah. I
And
know, like, if like cardio went up or steps went up, food went down, I'd have a moment for like a solid 3 hours. Oh, fuck's sake, here we go, here we go. And then after that, you just kind of get used to it again. Like, I
yeah,
think it's more so when you find out, for me personally, it's like, oh, here we
yeah,
go.
it's like you've been told bad news.
Yeah, oh, fuck's sake. Like, I knew it was probably coming. Like, obviously, if your weight's not shifted, it's not all about weight, but you kind
Yeah,
of guess that they're coming. And it's like, oh, here we go. And then the next day, like, it's just the new norm.
yeah.
And then you just kind of get used to it.
What was your preference? Was your preference more expenditure or less food?
More expenditure.
Really? So
Yeah.
you'd rather go higher food, higher expenditure?
Yeah. Because I was up early anyway. I'm just
Yeah,
I've
true.
got
You
plenty
couldn't
of time
sleep,
for
bro.
steps.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
See, for me, like I always like for the I think for myself, it's a very time consuming thing. Like loads of steps,
Yeah.
and sometimes I just didn't have the time. So I
Yeah.
was always more kind of open to food drops than
Yeah.
expenditure increases.
Yeah, I suppose when you're busy, the food drops probably don't seem as drastic. Obviously, from an overall energy standpoint, that they're going to have the same effect, but from like a hunger or noticing the food, if you're really, really busy and you're barely stopping to have food anyway, like it's not going to notice that much anyway. So probably
Yeah,
makes sense. Whereas at the time, I was fully at home working
yeah,
and just waiting around for my meals basically. So
yeah,
I want to keep as much food in there as possible.
yeah. True. Yeah, it's the dynamic, isn't it, of the person within their
Yeah.
lifestyle. But yeah, I remember when we increased my steps to like 12.5K each day.
Yeah.
I had to wake up like even 20 minutes earlier again. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm already waking up at 5:30. Now I've got to wake up at 5 and go for a longer
Yeah.
walk and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to bed till X amount of time because I'm studying the night before and stuff like that. And yeah, it was a bit difficult. Well, I still got it done. Like if I had to do it, I'd do it. It's just
I
I would
think
always
that's one thing that people don't realize about a prep is from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, you're doing something to do with prep or thinking
yeah
about something to do with prep.
yeah
Like whether it's when I'm going to do my steps, when I'm going to do my cardio, when I'm going to do my session, making meals, eating my meals. It's just constant. And it does get, for me, it gets quite just all consuming because
yeah
you're not actually thinking about anything else. Like you're about to go to the gym and you're like, right, got to do this, got to hit these numbers. I've got to spend an hour and a half in here, make sure I got my steps done, drink that amount of water. And then before you
yeah.
know it, it's like 9 p.m. and you're like, fuck me, going to bed. But I've got to get up early because I've got to go do my, and it just
Yeah, I gotta go do it all again.
repeats.
I mean, for me, my off season is exactly the same.
Yeah.
I'll have a meal out maybe once a week or an off plan meal, but every other day is like
Yeah.
it's like my prep is very very similar to my off season. It's
Yeah.
just
I
I
mean,
don't
not
have
much
the time
needs to change, but more so the urgency of it because you're thinking about it so much because like you're expecting change
Yeah,
all the time.
yeah, yeah,
You're like, well, I've got to do that because I need to see a new low tomorrow or next week. Weight's gone up, and it's just constant. And obviously, you're probably a bit more, I guess, watchful of your physique and your weight when
yeah.
you're prepping because you're like, we need to be moving forward still, and it's just constant.
Yeah, it's very. I think it's the pressure as well. Like you said, it's the fact of you've got a deadline, so it creates urgency.
Yeah,
And then you've got the pressure of that deadline as well on top of you, which then makes it all very, very consuming. Like you
yeah,
get to a point where you're counting the weeks, counting the days, and
yeah. Like everything's just one big countdown, daily, weekly,
yeah,
monthly. Yeah,
yeah.
it's,
Well, I was saying to you yesterday, wasn't I? I was like, I think next time I prep, I'm just gonna start a diet, and then
yeah,
when I'm around like close to stage condition, then look at shows available.
yeah. Because that first period is just like I'm not actually prepping. I'm just dieting.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
in the grand scheme of things, dieting is pretty easy.
yeah, 100%.
It's the pressure and the mental that gets to you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we shall see. Anyway, should we get into some questions? Cool. Half
Like,
an hour. Been
wait
rambling.
for it. I got 5 questions.
Nice. That's a PB.
A PB, and I posted it really late.
Jesus.
It's because there was a picture of Daisy. I think it like coaxed everyone over the line.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we've got one from Fat to Fit 2004. Opinions on fake natties in the gym influencer space.
Scumbags.
Scumbags. There's one that I know, but I'm not going to publicly disclose. Specifically in our gym,
Oh, yeah. Do 25 reps on a leg day.
probably.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Questioning why blood work is in a certain way because you're
Oh.
natural. Hmm.
Yeah, move
Yeah.
on.
Anyway,
Swiftly on.
yeah, fake nays, like there's no need for it. Like especially within most gyms, like no one really cares if you're on steroids anyway, but it
No.
matters when you're lying about it.
Yeah. I think the industry's changed a lot. Like, if
Yeah,
you're on steroids, no one really
yeah.
cares.
Like just talk about it. It's
Actually,
actually helps, in my opinion.
in fact, no one cares in general.
Yeah,
And like people might have like a small thought which will last 30 seconds and then they
yeah.
don't remember.
As long as you're a decent human being, no one cares what you're doing, what you're taking, and yeah.
Yeah, just
But if you're, I think the reason specifically for influencers that it's not good is because you're skewing the realms of what's possible.
yeah, and you're selling something off the back of it as
Yeah,
well.
maybe like,
You're
oh,
saying,
here's how I built my chest.
yeah, and it's not
It's like,
through 10 in
yeah,
a gram of gear. It's through this
yeah. It's not the
grab a plate
creatine.
and do a chest
It's not
press.
the creatine gummies that are in the link in your bio.
Yeah,
It's all the other shit that you're taking.
yeah, yeah. It's not good. I don't think it's needed.
Yeah,
I don't think
especially if you're
people need.
selling something.
Yes. Rosh Dogs asked, need to get some more core. What flavour should I get? Insert shameless plug. Well, funny you say that, Roshan. I can insert a very shameless plug at Supplement Supply UK code MWB10 at checkout. What would be your go-to cream rice flavour, Denny?
Um, Honestly, I bought one 2 weeks ago, and I can't stand it that much. It doesn't
Really?
taste of anything.
What is it?
But when I was in prep, I bought it based off prep taste buds. I was
Yeah.
like, that was really good when I was in prep. It's the Trained by JP maple syrup one.
Oh, see, I'll have it if you don't want it.
It just doesn't taste of anything
See, I
at
like
all.
that one.
No, unless I've
Mix
got
it with your oats. Literally do like half and half.
like a dud batch, it's almost tasteless.
Maybe you got COVID.
Maybe.
Mix it with your oats and like just do that because I find that a lot easier.
Yeah, so I liked it, but I'm not the biggest fan of cream of rice. I just needed something different other than oats.
Yeah.
And it was just an easy kind of pre or post workout meal. Like it was just out of convenience more than anything. But from what I can remember, I think they do a banoffee one as well.
Yeah.
That's pretty decent. And then the custard cream one.
Custard cream is
Yeah.
elite.
Those ones that come to mind, I haven't tried a lot, probably like 6 flavors.
The white chocolate coconut one's quite nice. I'm trying to think of the ones I usually use are the maple syrup, the white chocolate coconut, or custard cream. I literally stick with those.
I've not
Anytime I've
really
got a veg,
tried any other brands apart from Complete Strength and Train
all
Red.
of them. All of them. Yeah, I've tried Conte's one, CMP, I think. I think
Yeah,
Russian gave me some CMP one. Mate, I had cream rice before it was like this mainstream.
yeah. It was CSN, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Private
CSN done
Sports
it
Nutrition.
first. Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you seen their
were they
start? Go on.
white and red bags?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
that's it.
bodybuilding warehouse that was,
Yeah,
wasn't it? Yeah.
yeah. That's it.
Um, uh, have you seen is it HR Labs, I think, have done like
Yeah,
a oats and cream of rice mix
not seen that.
product?
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, and
Just
then
like blended oats.
yeah, I'm assuming so, yeah. And then I think AGF have done cream of oats.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, it's
It's
all getting a bit fancy now,
it's
isn't
something just for the sake of making it, isn't it?
it?
Really.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. The blend of like cream of rice and oats.
It
But
makes
then
sense.
yeah, but then if it's going to cost more than a
You
bag
may
of
as well
cream
just
of
do it
rice,
yourself. Yeah.
why would you just do it yourself, wouldn't you?
Yeah, because you could buy a kilo of oats for like £2.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Roshan, we're just going to say just go to Supplement Supply UK and use code MDB10 at checkout and
yeah,
get any flavour
and
you
just
want.
buy all of it with that
Yeah,
code.
all of it on that code, bro. And then I can buy all of it. Um, he's also asked, would you like to compete abroad next time around? And if so, where?
Does Ireland count?
Ireland, yeah. Yeah, you can compete in Ireland if you want.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it'd be pretty cool just to see other competitors experience a slightly different run show, even if they are the same federation. Just obviously if it's in a different country, and also just kind of, I wouldn't say takes the pressure away, but you're not probably going to see many people that you know.
Yeah, yeah.
There's that
That's
side of
what
it.
I liked about Ireland is I was literally like, I'm rocking up to this show. I don't know if this is going to be a busy show, if it's not going to be a busy show. And it was just one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm just going to enjoy it. Go away, enjoy it, live life like a bodybuilder for 4 days, and just have some fun on stage. And yeah, that was probably one of my favourite memories last year,
Yeah.
just by doing it. So I definitely recommend it to
I
people.
mean, if I had like £20 extra muscle, I'd probably like to go to America.
Yeah,
But I think I'd look very much out of place in a lot of
yeah.
the shows.
I've got some boys aiming for WMBF Worlds in the next years. Like that's their goals is getting there.
No.
So obviously I had 3 invited last year,
Yep.
and they were like, if I get invited again, I'm going. So
Why not?
yeah,
Why
I
not?
think that'd be going to LA
Yeah.
and stuff. That'd be really, really
Pretty
cool.
sick.
Um,
Rosh has asked, a bit of a strange one. Have you ever gone a day without wearing boxers? Yes.
yeah, I have.
Yeah, just joggers.
I'll tell you a funny story. I'm going to out one of my clients. Um, Leon, when I saw him in person, I said to him that we went in the posing room.
Oh
He
no.
took his top off, and I was like, "I'll take your shorts off as well. I want to see your legs." And he went, "I ain't got any boxes on."
Oh no. I
Oh, it
take
was
it
so
you didn't take them off.
no. He was like, "I haven't worn them in years, bro." I was like, "What a legend."
Jesus Christ. I mean, fair play. But yeah, plenty of times.
Yeah, I think like if it's a rest day and I'm at home all day and I'm not leaving, I'll just chuck on some joggers.
Even if I'm leaving, I don't care. I
Or you
just don't
just,
care.
oh no, if I'm leaving the house, I'm wearing boxers.
Why?
Really?
You can't see it.
Where are you going without boxers on?
I
The
mean, I
shop?
don't do it often. Like if it's in the summer and I'm in the evening or something and I've been just chilling all day and need to go to the shop. Just head out in your joggers, t-shirt.
Yeah, but joggers are like the worst thing because you'll just get like a cock shape in your joggers.
It's fine. No one cares.
People can tell in joggers that you haven't got boxers on.
Keep your eyes up.
If you can literally see the shape of it.
Don't worry. It's not that big. You can't see it anyway.
It's just a little it's like poking out. It's probably his belly button.
Just like this.
Yeah.
You,
Oh
you
dear.
say that. I saw someone this morning down the shop, down the road. I think it was about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Just in his dressing gown. No
Yeah,
shoes
I
on.
think that's mad. I see people walking their dogs in like their dressing gown and like
Yeah, that's too
pajamas, and
much.
I'm like,
Like, fair play if he lived down the road, like literally down the road. But if you're going any further than that and you're dressing down, like, just stop.
I don't think you should leave the house in your dressing gown.
No, just put a hoodie on
Yeah,
and a pair of shorts or your
yeah.
boxers.
Like dressing gown and slippers to walk down the end of the road to the shop. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on,
This
bro.
guy didn't even put slippers on. Nothing. Just in his
What?
bare feet,
That is
buying,
brutal.
buying some milk in his dressing gown. Fair play.
He must have really needed that milk.
Yeah. Just
Roshan's asked. He's asked a load of questions today, hasn't he? Will either of you be going to the Arnold's this year?
no.
No, I won't be. Decided to go to a K9 instead.
Yeah. A
So
couple of people did ask me actually, but I was just no.
yeah, I mean, I try to arrange something with all of
Yeah.
like all my clients and stuff, and I just got to a point where I was like, I'm going to so many shows this year
Yeah.
already, and it's another trip to Birmingham. I don't know about you, but I've done it.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not any different. Like,
yeah, I've done the
I've
body
done body
powers
power
back.
plenty of
Yeah,
times. Yeah. It's that if anything they get worse because they're just more stingy. If you're
yeah,
going for the experience, there's more people going. You got to queue up for hours. I don't really want. There's not many people I'd want to actually meet. You're not,
yeah,
in my opinion, you don't actually meet them. They're just there to take a photo with you. They don't care about you. They're never going
yeah.
to remember you.
Or you have a 30-second conversation and that's it.
Exactly. And it's the same conversation that they've been having all day. So,
Yeah, yeah. It's not. So I've done body powers, and I also did the first UK Arnold's back in 2021, I believe.
yeah.
And that was like it was good. Like watching the pro show was really really cool. But I don't know. Once you've done it once, I feel like it's enough. Like I would go to watch the pro show, and that would be it.
Yeah.
Like I'd only
Not the
want to
actual
watch the
expo.
bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not bothered about the expo. And then I think
Yeah.
to myself, is it worth driving up to Birmingham to then go watch? Realistically, a bodybuilding show when I'm going to be watching a lot of bodybuilding shows this year already.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. It's just not.
Yeah.
It's not. I can't. Math don't
Yeah.
math, mate.
I've done body power 3 times, like years ago, and every time I went, I was like, I'm probably not going to go again.
Yeah,
And then it got to the last time, I was like, I'm done.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I was never a person who really wanted to. Like, I had to walk around the expo, and I was like, oh, that's cool. You see little things going on and stuff. But when I saw people accused, I don't know. I view people like I don't really idolize anyone.
No.
So I think to myself, I'm not wasting 2 hours to queue up to talk to you. Like,
Yeah.
you're a human.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like, I think, like, no matter how great you are, and I might have a lot of respect for them and be like, look, if it was Jay Cutler or Ronnie Coleman, I'd be like, they're fucking phenomenal people,
Yeah.
but I'm still not wasting 2 hours of my life to queue
Yeah.
up for you.
Like, to the point where I think it was the second time that I went. I was at Nando's with a few of the people that I went, and Christian Guzman was outside. Bearing in
Oh,
mind,
yeah, I remember you saying the story
I've
on the
just
pod
been in the
before.
expo for hours, and the queue for him was like miles long. No one else spotted him. I just like got up and left, and I stood next to him. I was like, "You're right to take a photo."
Yeah.
So I got that instead. But would I wait 2-3 hours to take a photo of him? No.
No.
So,
I understand why people do it. I completely understand, like, people idolize and want to talk to them,
yeah,
their idols and stuff, but I think I've come to a realization with the amount of people that I've met in this industry, I'm like, oh, wow, you're all human, you
yeah.
know?
You do the
Like,
same thing that I do, but just
yeah,
you've got more followers.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like, you're all human. You have a normal conversation with them, and
yeah,
yeah. But I would potentially do it another year, just this year,
yeah.
not
Like if there's a
not.
good crowd of you, like it's probably more enjoyable to go
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
people that you're with, as opposed to just going to the expo or to the show.
yeah. 100%, 100%. Buddy has asked, any ways to improve posing fitness?
Practice holds
Yeah,
every day.
yeah,
That's literally it.
yeah. It's one thing that I did in my prep is I had like I can't remember the app now. I'd have to go through my phone, but there's an app where you can like set countdowns,
Yeah,
and then it would like beep. So I do like 10-second like holds, and when
yeah,
I'm in the shot, I'd then like it would then count down. So I'd give myself like I think it was 5 seconds and then 10 seconds,
yeah,
and then it would just kind of repeat like that. Um, so it's
yeah,
like 5 seconds to get in the shot, hold, make sure you're actually in the shot and you're contracting,
yeah,
and then it's like hold for 10
yeah.
seconds. It
Because
beeps.
there's a difference between hitting a pose and holding the pose, like
Yeah,
contracting, because I can hit a men's physique pose standing all day, but you tell me to sit on my abs, flare my lats, keep up nice and tall, it's completely different. And obviously, for bodybuilding poses, you got your legs to think about. You're literally doubling the span of your body. To
yeah.
You should feel like you've done a workout after you've done a round of posing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%. If you're doing a few rounds of posing, you should be pretty gassed. Like it
Yeah,
should feel like cardio.
yeah. I remember
And
after my first show, I was sore from
yeah,
just posing.
yeah, that happened to me in my first show of like that I ever done in 2019. Like I woke up next day, I was like, fucking hell, my legs,
Yeah.
like
It's because you're
just been,
just on them, like,
yeah,
and
the whole
hitting your
time.
abs. But
Yeah,
yeah, just like anything, practice, keep doing it. Have someone else look at you as well. Because again, it's very easy to just do it how you think it should be done. But if someone else walks in and goes, nope, scrap that, do it differently, then there's that new skill that you're learning as well.
yeah. I know a lot of like posing coaches make you do those drills at the end of like a call and stuff, don't they? Where they're like,
Yeah.
right, we're gonna do like a round of posing. I'll count
Yes.
down, and or
Yeah.
I'll tell you when to transition or whatever, and they'll make
Yeah.
you hold it for a long period of
Yeah.
time.
Which is what's going to happen when you're on stage. So not only are you practicing the stage environment, because for example, your app, yeah, it's good, but waiting on someone else to tell you
Yeah,
when you don't know when the next quarter turn's coming, that is a whole different thing in itself as well. Because
yeah.
if you're like, oh, I've got only 2 seconds left, this is easy, but then turns out it's another 10 seconds, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, the one thing you reminded me of is in 2022, when I prepped that year, I was watching like show live streams, and I'd literally like I'd only listen to it, and then
Yeah,
when they called the turns or called the poses, I would follow it,
yeah,
and I just like kept doing that. And obviously, if
record.
there's like if they do 2 or 3 rounds, it's like obviously emulating being on stage. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's another. And also, I think just fitness in general. Like if
yeah,
obviously if you're in a prep, you're probably doing cardio, so you're probably going to be already relatively fit. But I always like some type of like list cardio,
yeah,
just staying fit in general. That should help with your posing.
for sure, for sure. Rosh has also asked, do you reckon you could survive the purge?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
know how to
think.
use. I know how to use a gun.
All right. Um,
I've
uh,
not got one, but
yeah.
I
You
know
didn't
how
make
to
that
use.
obvious. You were like, I know how to use a gun. I was like, well, okay.
Yeah, I can throw sticks at people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to think I could look after. To be honest, if you're surviving a purge, just avoid people.
Well, just don't go outside.
Yeah, just like pretend you're
But then
not
they
there.
break into your house, don't
Yeah,
they?
but they haven't got to know you're there. Just pretend you don't exist for. I can't remember the last time I watched
I
the film.
feel like if you like, because the purge, they had like a countdown, right, on when the
Yeah,
purge was. I feel like you'd be able to buy stuff to just make your house like
yeah,
survivable for the night, right?
yeah.
Like you just put up barricades or whatever, and you'd be
But
like, right,
then also people can buy stuff to penetrate your barricades.
yeah.
So like, yeah, you might be able to buy.
I'm just gonna. I'll go up upstairs in my window and just shoot down at them.
I
Fuck him. If they want to
don't
come
think
near my
anyone's
house,
gunning for me, to be honest.
I'll send Baz on it. They'll fuck him
I'm
up.
not that important.
They just kill people for the fun of it, though, didn't they?
Yeah, maybe I'll just run out and be one of those as well.
Yeah. What? Just a guy who just. Do you
Just
remember those ones where it's like the rich people would play like purge games and watch them? That was fucked
yeah,
up,
that's
wasn't
fucked up. It probably still happens.
it? If you were a top Olympia athlete, this is from Carla, by the way. Which top level coach would you hire?
I just sacked
MVP.
mine. So. Top level coach. What's
I would probably go Haney.
you think?
Haney Ramboard, yeah.
I feel like
Not
he's just a
Harney,
bit of a
it's not Harney,
yeah,
not Haney.
Harney Rambo.
Harney Ramboard, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he's just a bit of a gimmick.
This is one of those conversations where it's
Like,
like,
because
how many darts do you throw for it to hit, right?
yeah, like if you're getting the best athletes, is it because you're a good coach or is it just because the best athletes keep going for you?
Yeah. I mean, a coach is only as good as athletes.
My point. Like, for example, let's use Seabum as an example. As long as the coach is somewhat competent, the client's probably going to win anyway.
Yeah. I think genetics at that level. I mean, John Jewett is probably one that I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind. I think John Jewett is very level-headed. I think he's implementing a lot of new school approaches, but not forgetting old school.
Yep.
Also like
Is it Pete
John,
Tour? Patrick Tour?
Patrick Tor,
Yeah.
and if he was still alive, John Meadows.
Yes. Yeah. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, have you noticed now, like when all the reels are posting, they're posting like old things from him that he's posted like 10, 15 years ago, and he's talking about all the stuff that everyone's talking about now.
Yeah.
Like remember the whole thing where like finish off a set with length and partials, and like
Yeah.
he was reverse banding hack squats and stuff like 15 years ago, and now it's
I
crazy.
actually watched one of his videos the other day. I kind of did it. It was basically pre-exhaust the muscle with like a high rep set first to get as much blood as you can into it.
Yeah,
It felt amazing.
yeah,
Whether
yeah,
it's doing anything, who knows? But it feels good.
yeah. Very very knowledgeable guy, very ahead of his time as well. I think
Yeah.
back in those times.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. I would have loved. I would have loved to just get a session with him. Do you know what I mean? Like, or just have him train me just one session. I
Yeah.
feel like you'd pick up so much from that.
Absolutely. Do. James has asked. James Linford.
Likes it hard, Linford.
He does. What do you think is massively underrated in the grand scheme of bodybuilding?
Sleep.
Underrated. Yes.
Yeah, sleep. Recovery. You're not overtraining. You're just under recovered in 99% of the times.
Yeah. For sure.
I can't.
Sleep or rest in general?
Yeah, just recovery. I think recovery is like the main thing that people neglect so much, and they just don't do enough of it. Like they just don't just sit still, chill.
Yeah.
Try and aim for 7, 8 hours sleep every night.
Yeah.
I can get like since coming out of prep, majority of the time I sleep for 8 hours every night. Like sometimes even more. And I'm now doing more volume. My work is all my volume that I'm doing is productive, so it's not junk volume.
Yeah.
And I'm recovering from it very well. Obviously this week's a bit different, but weeks prior, and this is the most volume I've ever done at the most frequency, and that's because I'm just sleeping better.
Yeah. Especially in a prep setting as well, like removing external stressors. I remember there was a few times you tell me, like, right, just chill over the weekend, don't do anything.
Yeah.
Or there'd be a weekend where I'm not necessarily doing a lot of activity, just a lot of stuff happening, and it just tanks you.
Yeah. And I'd literally tell you, I do it with all my clients. Like, I'm like, right, take this afternoon, still eat your meals, still do everything to do with bodybuilding, but just go to the cinema or just do something
just that you want to do. That's relaxing. That's not prep related.
Yeah. Or go to the spa, chill out, like go, just do nothing for a little bit and see how you feel after you've done that.
Yep.
Have a bath.
You feel better. Yeah.
Yeah. Carla's asked, what do you find fucks up your digestion most?
Alcohol.
Yeah, beer fucks my digestion bad.
Yeah. Beer and off-plan meals. How was you after?
Fine, but I only had two beers, didn't I?
Yeah, I think I was alright, to be fair.
Yeah, I was fine. I just got really tired.
Yeah.
Like, mate, you'll find this when we go to Marbella. I literally get to a point and I just turn into a zombie. I literally just go, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done now. I want to go home.
And the worst part is, at the moment, it's like 9 o'clock, so it's so early. So I literally, we're on the sofa at like 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I'll have half an hour where I'm a decent functioning human being. And then from 8:30 to 9, mate, I'm just there, just fucked. Like,
zombie, gone.
Yeah, it's
fair, like, don't really do a lot of my evenings. I quite like it that way at the minute.
Yeah.
Apart from the odd weekend here or there, but like this evening, I'm going out for a meal at 7. So it would be a later day, but for the most part, I'm home by 7 p.m. always.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I can't hack late nights anymore.
Yeah.
It just fucks me up.
So yeah, digestion-wise, probably also too much of one thing. Like, there was a time when I was eating like oats twice a day, and it would just fuck me up. Yeah. Especially if you're going over like 100 grams.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like I can't remember what fucks up my digestion because I don't have anything in my diet to fuck up my digestion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything where I eat it and I think, fucking hell, that blows up my stomach.
I mean, for you, the opposite end is probably a lack of food.
Yeah.
Because then you just can't, nothing happens.
Yeah, I just don't have bowel movements at all. Not ideal. Yeah, prep was rough, bro. When you go 5 days no bowel movement, then you're starting to think, fuck me.
Yeah, not good. Not good.
Fit to Fat 2004 has asked, as someone who has a university degree, how did you manage education, gym, and life?
Routine.
Yeah, routine. It's the
I don't
same.
have a degree, but routine.
Yeah, everything's routined. One thing I actually told a client this week is writing a list of
Yeah.
things you need to do. And what I used to do in prep is I used to, like, the night before, I used to write a list of everything I needed to do the next day. Even if it was something really minor, like prep
Yeah.
my meals for the following day or
Get the steps
put
done.
on a wash or
Yeah.
something like a clothes wash. It'd be like something so minor, but even if it was like 20 boxes, some of them would only take a couple minutes, but it's stuff I
Yeah.
needed to do.
Yeah.
And I found that really helped out, especially with like uni and stuff. Yeah, it's routine and also making sure that your time that you're spending on things is productive time.
Yeah. I was just about to say, like, depending on the workload and how difficult certain tasks are, and let's say you're training and then you've got loads of difficult tasks later on in the day that take a lot of power, do those first, then go train.
Yeah, yeah,
Obviously, it might take away from your training a little bit, but if you're absolutely washed after a leg day, you ain't getting nothing done.
yeah, it's difficult.
So,
I mean, even after, so in prep, I do all my check-ins, then I'd go train because I physically couldn't like function
yeah.
after a
I
training.
mean,
Like,
I would
like,
take the day off from training. I wouldn't even
yeah,
train.
yeah, yeah,
Otherwise, it's just not getting done, like, or not at a productive level, or I'm
yeah,
taking forever to do it.
yeah. I think it's routine, finding what works best for you, finding how you are most productive. So, for example, I don't know if this guy has got a degree or not, or is going through education, but like if you are at uni right now, you've obviously got a routine where you've got like a schedule of lectures or whatever.
Yeah,
Work around that. Trial it, see how it is. If you train beforehand, see how you how productive you are when it comes to your education after, and then vice versa. And just find your sweet spot and find what works for you. Some people can work really well at night. For me personally, I like I've said in this podcast, I'm not good like, at night. I
yeah,
struggle really really hard to focus, and that's why even in my daily life now when I'm at my job, my training is comes last. Like training is my
yeah,
last thing to do because if I trained and that had to go and do an engineering job, my mind would be scrambled.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, just routine, man. Another thing is just like having a routine planner as well. I think a lot of people don't stay accountable to their routine because they don't have it kind of structured out.
yeah,
So one thing I quite like to do with my clients is I have like a routine planner tab, and I literally get them to fill it in. And it's like basically like they key in what they
yeah,
do at what times in the day.
yeah,
And I have like four different days. So if you're working, you're training, work, rest, off work, rest, off work, but training. You'd have
yeah,
those 4 days. So you could do it for education, right? You could do exactly the same
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
And then you just key it in basically and then just stay accountable to that routine that you set for
yeah.
each day.
And then if you don't quite have a routine because uni lectures aren't that structured, or maybe your work's not that structured, like you're on different shifts, have backup plans for
Yeah.
nutrition. But like if this happens or I'm finishing late, go do this instead. Like be able to have a plan to be flexible and don't just wing it. Like then still needs to be some structure when life happens. Be like, well, if this happens, I'm going to do that instead. So
Yeah.
you're still kind of holding yourself accountable, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. And also like without sounding harsh, but like just get on with it.
Yeah.
Like if a
You
job needs
achieve.
doing in the day, get it done.
Like, do you want to achieve your goals? Like, go
Yeah.
and do the shit that he's doing.
Yeah.
It's 9 p.m. You haven't finished your steps. Just get up, go for your walk.
Yeah, get it done. I
Simple as that.
mean, I think the more you do it, the more the actions just turn into habits. Like I can't remember the last time I didn't do my steps,
Exactly.
or I didn't eat my meals, or I didn't like drive to the gym after work. Like
Yeah.
it's just natural. Like
Yeah.
I don't think about it; I just do it now.
It's when you
It's
start letting things slip, then the sort of the challenge of, for example, let's say you missed a couple of days after work going to the gym. You're then sort of wiring your brain to say that that's okay, and then
yeah,
you start making that the habit as opposed to the positive habit.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Um, right, final question from Molly Alexandra. Do you know her?
No,
Who's that?
just some fucking weirdo.
Some randomer. In my question box. Who will win the Marbs Glute Drive Challenge? Denny, Max, Molly, or Kate?
Me.
Bollocks.
How many plates you got on that?
6 plates on the Nautilus before. I'd stop using it.
I think I
Per
could get
side, by the
6.
way.
No shit. Yeah, I reckon I'll get 6 by the time we go to Marbella.
I will honestly, I'll be doing a 1 rep max glute drive. I will smash you all at this.
We need some referees to VAR check that.
Yeah,
Depth,
all right.
range of motion, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for glutes at the moment, I actually am using lighter weight because I find that my quads can very easily take over.
Yeah.
And like come off the glute, like not in the set, but like after the set, I'll be like, oh, my quads are a little
Must
bit
be
pumped.
Yeah.
And I think actually glutes are um, one of those muscle groups that people can incorporate a lot of other muscle groups in without even knowing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had actually a little bit of a debate with Kate today as well. So we were actually talking about glute growth, right?
Yep.
And it was off the back of me and Andy chatting on Thursday when we were training legs about, and I posted a story about glute growth, right? And I reckon if you did a study, right, and you had 2 people, one who just got strong at hip hinges and got strong at Bulgarian split squats, and then you had another person who just did kickbacks, step ups, B stance, RDLs, what are the other ones? Reverse glute drive.
All the hippie ones.
Yeah, all the niche movements.
The Instagram ones.
Yeah, I reckon the person who's got strong at hip hinges and Bulgarians would have much bigger glutes
All day.
all day.
All day.
I would consider my glutes my glutes are alright. They're probably the strongest part of my physique, right?
Yeah.
I have never done a kickback in my life.
Exactly.
And actually, with my glutes, I probably do about 3 sets of glutes every 8 days.
There you go. Quality.
Yeah, but that could be genetic. I do understand that could be genetic.
Of course.
But
if you're not really challenging the muscle that much and you're just having to worry about stability, i.e. when you're doing a cable kick down, kick back thing, you're having to hold on, you're on one leg, cable's doing that. How much?
I often just think, just do a Bulgarian split squat. But no one wants to do them because they're fucking hard.
Yep. Exactly.
I mean, I'm doing over 4 plates on the pro squat with a Bulgarian. And I think I don't see anyone doing this.
Hardly anyone does Bulgarians.
Yeah, and it's like, because they're hard. Like, pick up some dumbbells, put your foot behind you, and do that multiple times.
Or just some lunges, like I do some walking lunges with a dumbbell.
I mean, it's not a hit piece. I think every exercise has their place. But I just wonder, like, in terms of bang for your buck, with like when I program glute work, I will always do the basics first, and then I'll have the other exercises, like the more isolation work after. So I'd always want to prioritize those kind of basic movements first.
Yeah, glutes are one of those weird muscle groups where I think people just overcomplicate it way too much. Yeah. Like to grow a chest, what do you need to do?
Press and a fly.
Yeah. To grow your back, what do you need to do?
Row. Pull down.
To build your legs, what do you need to do? Squat.
Yeah.
Some sort of squat pattern.
Curl. Extension. Yeah.
But when it comes to glutes, you've got like 95 different exercises, and they're all a bit samey.
They all do the same thing.
Your legs moving in the same direction. The only different one that there would be a glute drive because you're having it short at a different point.
Yeah. Anyway, move on. We're upset level.
Outed half the female community.
Jeez, I'm trying to grow that side of my coaching, bro. Right, that is all my questions. Have you got any more?
That's it for me.
All done. Just over the hour mark as well. That was quick.
A good one.
Anyway, people, thank you for listening to episode 58. We hope everyone is good. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there as well, because it will be Mother's Day at the time this comes out.
Yeah. Make sure you buy the right card.
Yeah, please don't give them the heavily Mother's Day card. Give them the actual lovely card. And yeah, we'll catch you all next week. Cheers.